Not just put a life vest in your boat, wear it at all times. By law, a life vest is to be on board and easily available to every passenger on a water vessel. Yes, this law is much needed, but it does not enforce that the life vests are worn. Most people keep them in closed storage areas on their boat. Although this is a good thing, I cannot help but think of them as a wise fool. It is good to know that they are smart enough to have life vests on hand, but how foolish of them not to wear it. Accidents happen too fast. A tragic story was told in an article by McCool Risk Solutions about a New York City police officer who was killed in a kayak accident. His 5-year-old son was spotted floating when boaters heard a whistle blowing. The whistle was connected to his life vest, which was keeping him afloat. His son was saved because he was wearing his life vest when the kayak flipped. These kinds of accidents happen every day, and death can be prevented by wearing a life jacket. The U.S. Coast Guard's recreational boaters state it well when saying, "The best life jacket is the one you wear." And this is because life jackets save lives. The weather can be too unpredictable. And just because you are a good swimmer does not mean you do not need a life jacket. The first main point is that life jackets save lives, and it is as simple as that. The U.S. Coast Guard makes a list of recreational boating accidents every year, and it is always the same bad news that can be prevented. For boat fatalities where drowning is the primary cause of death, an overwhelming number of people were not wearing their life vests, according to Daniela. You may be an experienced, careful, and cautious boat operator, but others are not. There are many factors that contribute to boating accidents, such as operator error, mechanical failure, speed, alcohol, and operator inexperience. There is no reason not to have the life jacket on. There is no longer made bulky. There are many different kinds that are low profile and comfortable to wear. Another reason to have your life jacket on is because the weather can be unpredictable at times, and the area you may be boating and have dangerous obstacles. Here in South Louisiana, the weather can change very quickly. This presents conditions that can cause a boat to easily capsize, leaving you in a life and death situation. When the winds suddenly change, this causes white cap waves, which is boaters' nightmare. When a boat is moving, it can easily hit a stump or object under the water, cause the boat to flip, and boaters to fall. Lastly, I would like to make it known that just because you are a good swimmer does not mean you do not need your life jacket. Many of times when an accident occurs, the person who is thrown into the water is injured. This includes hitting their head, in which they may become unconscious in the situation. Your life jacket is probably your only hope and means survival. Even if the boater is not unconscious, there are many factors that must be considered even for a swimmer. This includes strong currents, distance from shore, drop-offs, rocks, cold temperatures. These factors can cause extreme fatigue or injury, and even the best swimmers can get caught out there. Because of this, a life jacket is needed by experienced swimmers. In conclusion, according to the U.S. Coast Guard recreational boating statistics, in 2018, there were 4,145 reported accidents, 2,511 reported injuries, and 633 deaths on our nation's waterways. A majority of these deaths, were 77%, were due to drowning, and 84% of those were not wearing life jackets. According to the website, life jackets save lives. This statistics cannot be denied. The facts are there to see. Because the water is dangerous, a life jacket is not guaranteed to keep you safe as a kitten. However, it will probably be your only means of survival, but in order for it to work, you must have it on.